It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the opener of this four-game series between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2021 Seattle Mariners.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Gil Mesh gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to.
In now, Carl Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Carl Hicks.
Time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, But position players, he makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Ready with the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Missed with a slider. Sexton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Rings him up for strike 3. One left for Seattle. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to this presentation of Major League Baseball on MLB Network from Seattle. All set now for the top of the third in this one. Ready for another chance. Number 21, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
The 3-0 pitch. Popped him up. Martinez into shallow left. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now back, right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Into the box now, Reggie Jackson. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
No one out with a runner at second. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. And that one just missed outside.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
in the air down the line in left. Page sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now the A's designated hitter, Jimmy Fox. He singled his last time up.
Jimmy Fox.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
Ball. 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Eric Chavez waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Up next for Oakland, third baseman, Eric.
Into the box, Eric Chavez.
As it's grounded sharply to first.
Hernandez comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Tejada. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Tejada.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 count. The pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Griffey is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The A's lead this one 6-0. Now at the plate, Mitchell Page. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back. Fastball is right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And the pitch on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Into the box now, number 51. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Page gets his lead at first, nobody out. Yank, and that is off the first base bag. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Edgar.
Standing in now, Edgar Alfonso, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
A runner at second, nobody out. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Mariners, Edgar Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready now, Ken Griffey. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ken Griffey.
Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jackson moves over, and that retires the side. Mariners forced to settle for one. 3 innings complete. The A's lead it 6-1. Next up for the A's, Mickey Cochran. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Page has a beat on it, and he hauls it down in the corner. At the plate, Tony Phillips. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Tony Phillips.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the second out. Ready once again, Ricky Henderson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Henderson.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Henderson at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Keith Hernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hernandez stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He's playing third base tonight, although he's most often found across the diamond at first.
Well, we know he's got some of the softest hands in the game, the way he's able to pick and help out his infielders. But one thing at first base that doesn't get tested a lot, outside of the 3-6-3 double play, is a throwing arm. We know we've heard it's strong, but to go over to third base, I'm going to have my eyes locked in on this.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Rodriguez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Rodriguez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0 home. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter.
In now, Richie Sexson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Line drive to left. Henderson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now batting. Catcher, Carl Hicks.
Into the box now, Carl Hicks, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Mariners leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Eric Hansen is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Eric Hansen.
Striding in for Oakland, number 21, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 21.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
First pitch on its way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Page waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Jimmy Fox, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They lead it 6-1. So striding forward now, Mitchell Page. He drew a walk his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. He's taken strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The batter, number
Stepping
51.
in now, number 51. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Stepping into the box, Edgar Alfonso.
13, second baseman, Edgar Alfonso.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around.
Now batting, third
Standing in
baseman,
now, Edgar Martinez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Seattle. They trail 6-1. Stepping up now, Eric Chavez.
Leading off for Oakland, third baseman, Eric Chavez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Tejada.
For Oakland, shortstop, Miguel Tejada.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. The 2-0 on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Mickey Cochran.
Number 2, Mickey Cochran.
First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1-1.
The 1-1 home.
D-Rod.
And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Here's a high pop-up. Rodriguez is under it. 2 gone. Now batting, Tony Phillips.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Phillips.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Griffey coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for Oakland. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Mariners center fielder down with a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Next for Seattle, Keith Hernandez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Griffey on at first. Nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. Stepping in, Richie Sexson, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Designated hitter, Richie Sexson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two out with the man at first. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
The batter, catcher, Carl Hicks.
In now, Carl Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. This is line to left, and that'll get down out there. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
The left fielder, number 7.
Stepping in now, Mitchell Hayes, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Popped him up. Number 21 in foul ground. And the inning is over. Mariners forced to settle for one. Seventh inning coming up. It's the A's 6 and the Mariners 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Now at the plate, Brett Butler.
Center fielder number 32, Brett Butler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Settling in now, number 21. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Hey, that's a good executed breaking ball down in his zone. You got to tip your hat to the batter right there. He was able to get down on that baseball and drive it for a base hit.
Now to the plate, Reggie Jackson.
Number 9, Reggie Jackson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in one.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he is safe at the plate as they continue to pile on. It's now a 7-2 ball game. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. One out and a runner on second base. That misses. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never
Now batting, designated hitter, Jimmy Fox.
Standing in now, Jimmy Fox. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And it's fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Get up and stretch now here in the great Northwest. It's the A's 7 and the Mariners 2. Striding in once again, number 51. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Cochran is after it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Standing in, Edgar Alfonso.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Edgar Alfonso.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
A runner at first with no outs here. In there, strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. hit down the third baseline. And this goes right through his glove on into left field.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter giving that bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
The batter, third baseman,
Digging in now, Edgar Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. First and second here with nobody out. The 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2. Lifted into center field. Butler patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Wes Stokes takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Wes Stokes.
Ken Griffey will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out.
Griffey.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all. Digging in, Keith Hernandez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's set, and the pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Alfonso at third, Griffey at second with 1 away. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Still only 1 out in the inning. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 3-run blast is straight away left. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
The batter, number 44.
Into the box now, Richie Sexton, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Carl Hicks. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate.
The left fielder, number 7.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box, Mitchell Page. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Runner breaks for third. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Pretty unusual decision to strike third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So the deficit has been cut here as 5 runs have made this a ball game again. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 7-7. Digging in, Eric Chavez, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-1. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator is going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Into the box, Miguel Tejada.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Miguel Tejada.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
The catcher, number 2, Mickey.
Stepping in now, Mickey Cochran. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down in time, and he is nailed at second. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Phillips.
Standing in now, Tony Phillips,
as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Griffey is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The A's strand one. This remains a 7-all tie. Dylan Betances is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Dylan Betances.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go number 51. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now here's the pitch. High chopper to third. And there's one away. Digging in and looking for more, Edgar Alfonso. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Edgar Alfonso.
Betances sets. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Just missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 misses off the plate. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Ready for another shot now. Edgar Martinez looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
behind 0-2 now. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that 2nd out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Now batting, center fielder, Ken Griffey.
In now, Ken Griffey, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 was looked at for ball 3.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jackson has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a good bounce-back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 7. So the
Leading off for Oakland, left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Ball 4,